Tehran has promised revenge to avenge Haneyyah's killing. Your reaction and how you think things are going to pan out from here?
Netanyahu for the past 10 months have been struggling to achieve any illusional victory. So he sees the chance of Haneyyah visiting Tehran to offer his congratulations to the new Iranian president. And somehow the American intelligence, they passed information to the Israeli Mossad, and they decided to carry out this assassination in order to break the morale of the Palestinian resistance and also to appease the Israeli society. He was looking for any kind of victory, just to say to the Israeli society, look, you know, our hands can reach anybody who dares to attack the Jewish people. I think it's a flagrant violation to the Iranian sovereignty, and it's also sending a message that Israel can repeat such attacks, because to dare and attack a high-profile Palestinian figure inside Tehran, that is crossed all red lines. And I think the Palestinian resistance, they will retaliate at some point, and also the resistance in Lebanon, Iraq, and also the Iranian leadership, they vowed to seek revenge.
And we'll have to wait and see what shape or form that revenge, that retaliation. And Yusuf, this assassination carried out on Wednesday, it lends further credence, does it not, to the argument that the fascist government in Israel, led by Benjamin Netanyahu, seeks a regional war involving the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Yes, previously he wanted to drag the American feet into the region when he attacked southern Lebanon, when he attacked a number of Iranian high-profile figures. I think Israel wants to crush any spirit of resistance in the region. First of all, it will delay and cancel any mediation efforts with the Palestinian resistance, because killing the head of the delegation that Israel was negotiating with through Qatar and Egypt, it's so stupid. Like, you know, they are making things complicated. If it's going to affect the Palestinian resistance, not at all. It will have zero impact. The Palestinian resistance will continue to become more stronger, and they will find a replacement to Haneyyah. So they killed already tens of Palestinian leaders in the past, since 1948 up to now, and the Palestinians have never given up. They did not raise the white flag.
The resistance group Hamas is a proscribed organization here in the United Kingdom, but how might the response from the UK under this new government and its allies impact the ongoing situation, in your opinion?
Response to this attack? I think it's just diplomatic condemnations. It's not going to stop Israel from shedding more Palestinian blood. I mean, these international condemnations, it just to save their faces. They are not serious when they say to Israel, we advocate for a ceasefire, whether it's the UK government, the new one, or other countries
refuse to
in the
recognize
region.
Palestine as a state.
Yeah, and the whole issue started from Great Britain here, and just lip service. Unfortunately, the world has been watching the Palestinians being slaughtered for the past 10 months, and Israel is a spoiled brat. They are spoiled so much that they do not listen to anybody, even to Biden, who supplied them with 2,000 tons of bombs. And they brag, burning Palestinian homes and killing and destroying. Everything is happening in Gaza for fun. And there is international apathy. There is international conspiracy of silence, hypocrisy, double standards. Palestinian blood is being shed because, you know, we are not Ukrainians. Nobody is intervening.
If Israel is obviously continuing its starvation policy, how do you explain all these obstacles that are being put in the way of getting this aid to the coastal enclave?
It's all means of pressure on the Palestinian resistance to soften their demands. You know, collectively punishing an entire population of 2.3 million people. Israel describes Palestinians as human animals. Our children, they describe it as children of darkness. And everybody celebrated the 7th of October. They elected Hamas, so they deserve to die. It's a systematic punitive measures, not only during this genocidal war, but for the past 18 years. I lived through 6 devastating wars. I lived in Gaza. I know how it feels to live in a big prison, a big concentration camp. The young generation, 16-year-old person, experienced 6 devastating wars. And Israel restricts what goes in, what goes out. They make the work of international staff very difficult. They are destroying UNRWA. and they are blocking the delivery of aid through either the sea or the border crossings. Israel is still controlling the Gaza Strip because they claim that they withdrew their forces back in 2005. I think
from inside the prison to outside the prison.
Yeah. So to alleviate the suffering of the densely populated areas in Gaza, all border commercial crossings must be open, and Gaza must be opened up to the international maritime borders.
Yeah.
Gazans, they should have their own airport. We should have our own freedom of movement between Gaza and the West Bank.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to realize that Israel has been waging an apartheid system against people, Palestinians, in the West Bank as well.
Yes, it's all designed to crush the Palestinians' resolve and morale, and also to kill any dream of having a Palestinian state, and to drive as many Palestinians as possible through this kind of voluntary migration. But it's not happening.
Yeah.
Palestinians go where in Gaza? It's a big prison.